So I'm in the lovely Trent Park, and as you can see, it's an amazing day. Beautiful sunshine today. It's cold but lovely, and as you know, one of my favourite parks. Great place to go for a run. I strongly advise any of you lot who live in London, just come up for the day. Pick a day when it's going to be like this, beautiful sunshine. Come up for the day and just walk around this place. It feels like you're in the Peak District or somewhere up in the north where there's hardly any houses or people around. Although you do get quite a lot of people here, to be fair, because it's so nice. So, you know what I mean? Not loads of, gives you that feeling that you're in the countryside without being in the countryside, if that makes sense. Because it's home, Trent Park is Cockfosters. It's quite near Barnet and Enfield, and so lots of people around this area live around this area, and people gravitate towards it because of how beautiful it is. They've just built a load of houses and flats, actually. Very, very expensive. I looked into buying one, and I think a one-bedroom apartment was 450,000, which says all you need to know about this place. You know, it's very sought after. I think they all sold as well, right? So it's not cheap around here, that's for sure. But what I'm doing now costs nothing, apart from a bit of energy. So yeah, I'm going to meet my buddy now, and I think that could be him. Yes. Let's get him on film.
Morning.
Say hello.
Good morning.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful sunny day in Trent Park in North London.
Yeah, so what we're going to do today?
I think we're just going to do a lovely bit of an off-roader.
Bit of a loop, yeah?
Yeah, this would be nice.
It's beautiful, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's absolutely lovely.
Yeah, I've just been admiring the countryside here.
Flowers are blooming. Sorry, I think I knew you meant that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. I was just running a bit late. It's not too late, actually. Yeah. Let's go. Let's because you're picking up your kids from hockey, are you?
Yeah, they're just in there. So it's,
yeah. How have you been?
yeah, good. All good. Yeah.
So, just been finishing my run with my friend. Had a nice chat, putting the world to rights, as we do on our Sunday runs. I think we covered the whole sphere of topics like politics, film, arts, literature, families, kids, all that kind of thing. And it's something I like to do with my buddies, just to have a little bit of socialising and kind of chill out while I run. Sometimes I do most of my running on my own, but it's nice to have these more social, chatty kind of runs every now and again. At least once a week I try and do it, because it goes easier, to be honest, when you're running with people, and also it's just a more sociable thing to do. And I think you can help. We talked about things in our lives that can give advice to people, which is nice thing to do. I give him advice on running shoes all the time, and tell him interesting ways of hiding the fact he's buying them from his wife. Anyway, yeah, so the running shoe I've got on today, let me show you actually. It's my old favourite Prime X Strung 2. So actually for these muddy, traily kind of runs, believe it or not, I often use the Prime X, and you're thinking 50mm a stack on muddy woodland runs with all this potential of disaster like tree roots and whatever. With the Prime X, why would you wear the Prime X? Well, I actually find the Prime X a really stable shoe, and the second one, sorry, not the first one, the Prime X2, and I get really nice energy return. It's a really nice one for these kind of runs. It's got a huge landing pad on the forefoot for me, and it's got so much cushioning and protection. I'm on 16k now, which is a decent run, you know, on a Sunday morning, and it feels like I've hardly done anything, to be honest. It feels really good. They are so cushioned and nice. They're still available, by the way, for those that are interested, although I must say the third version is coming. I'm not sure when yet, but as soon as I know, I'll let you know. But I'd be tempted to wait for that one, because what I assume they'll do with that one is bring in a combination of the first version and the second version, the best bits from both. And I think what you'll end up with is a shoe that has the magic of the first version, probably the same kind of weight at 260, something like that, grams, but hopefully with the stability of the second version, so it's more versatile and applicable to more runners, because that was the problem with the OG. It was just very unstable for most runners, particularly heel strikers with ankle issues. It was a big no-no, that shoe. Like, I couldn't have done that run I've just done in those shoes. This shoe, perfectly fine. It's got a very good grip as well with the Continental rubber. Guessing that might change to the light traction. I think with the Prime X Strung 3, you're going to have more of that Lightstrike Pro that you've got in the Pro 4. Should be good. Really nice. And I can imagine it being incredibly bouncy, offering with maybe the two plates again. It's bound to be totally illegal for elites, but who cares about them, eh? It's about us having fun as non-elites. So I think it'll be a great shoe and very interesting one that's going to come. I think, well, we'll see. I don't see it being the lightest of shoes, because they always make the max stack. When I say max stack, I really mean it, 50mm. I think they're almost like a test bed for their other shoes, so there'll be something unique about it we haven't seen in any of the other Adidas shoes, no doubt. Maybe a new style upper like they did with the Strung, or maybe a new carbon plate geometry, possibly, or maybe a new shoe geometry. Maybe it's just, whoa, that was close, curb. I wasn't looking what I did. Maybe it'll have a more aggressive rocker than the other offerings of the Strung, of the Prime X, sorry. So we'll see. But one thing I can tell you, it will be a different shoe, a crazy shoe, and one that we can all have fun in. Can't really wait for it, to be honest. Definitely going to be a purchase. What I like about the Prime X series is they're really good training shoes if you can get over the stability side of it, which I think the second version, this version, I found very stable. despite nearly breaking my ankle just then. Anyway, so yeah, so hope you're all enjoying your running at the moment. I did a 5k at the weekend park run. I managed to win it, and it was a particularly nice moment for me because it was a takeover run of Trent Park. So literally every runner from Trent Park, my club, was there racing or running that 5k, and I managed to win it, which means a lot to me. Just shows all the hard work that I'm doing is coming to fruition now. And yeah, didn't expect it at all, to be honest. You know, I managed to beat quite a lot of the top runners in that race from my club, so there's a few missing, but most of them were there, so it's quite a good affirmation that what I'm doing is working, really. And so it's given me a lot of confidence going into London that I'm on the right track. And yeah, I'll just keep going now. I think what I'm doing is clearly working. Using the different shoes, I think it's helping a lot. I think that's underrated, actually. Running in different types of shoe actually builds your foot strength and ankle strength, leg strength. Obviously it doesn't help with your bank balance, but that's another story. Doing different types of runs as well. Like I've done a lot in Oak Hill Park, which is quite flat, to be honest. There's that one hill that's good for going up. It's quite a steep one, but mixing it up with this kind of run, which is basically all hills, apart from that one flat tarmac bit I was just on. Literally all woodland hills. Really strengthens your legs for what's to come, because a marathon is a really hard grind. You go through so much mental anguish during the race that if you've managed to do a lot of these kind of runs, you know you can get through it because they're tough, right? And as will your marathon be. So yeah, for me it's great to build my endurance up doing these kind of runs. I just wish it wasn't so muddy. There's a bloody British weather. There you go. Yeah, the only thing I'm struggling with at the moment is my back. So I have to keep stretching my back out every morning. I don't know, pretty sure it's to do with working on my laptop in the wrong position. And I think it's going to take a while to fix itself. Although it won't fix itself, I'm going to have to really stretch out after each run, which is fine. I'm used to doing that now. And here we go, going up a stream again. So I think with that I'm going to leave you because I'm on the verge of moaning a lot, which I don't like to do, although I do it, as you know. So I'm going to see you later. Enjoy your weekends.